Hey everyone, long time no chat, right? So this is my last video of the year, and happy 2016, guys. I almost said 2012. It's been one hectic year. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my top 10 favorite art supplies of the year. And the first one I'm going to start with is my color pencil Prismacolor erase pencils, and they have a lot of colors to them. They're freaking blendable. My favorite color is the rose color. They have erasers, but the erasers kind of suck, so stick with your own kind of eraser. But yeah, that's my number one. Love the rose color. I have plenty of them. The whole set. My second is obviously my Copic colors. Copic Markers. I have a wide range. I'm going to stack them up all right here for you guys to see if you can fit them all on the screen. But I have skin tones, blues, reds, oranges, green, all those colors, pinks, gray tones, and my blended color. Also have these little gel pens I just bought. Haven't tried them out yet, but they made a feature in this video. I got them from Office Depot. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to stack them all back. Definitely, they're really blendable. They kind of bleed through some papers, but they're my staple. That and the Prismacolor erase, they're my staple when it comes to making art. Yeah. Super vivid colors. And just easy to work with. There's not much else you can say about them, except hopefully I'll be able to get all the rest of the colors this year. I have well over 120. So this is my third favorite. These are my little sketchbook journals that I got from a thrift store. And they're super great when it comes to Copic markers, the Prismacolor erase, and watercolors that are more chalky, on the chalky side. But these little journals have never let me down. I'm so happy I got two because I don't think I'll ever be able to find more. So I'm, sparingly using them, but filling them with the best. And they're a great size. Fantastic. My next is my Pentel brush pen with a super fine tip, black ink, and it is a great thing when you want to draw more cartoon kind of things, or when I want to draw more cartoon kind of things. And I love the variation of lines when it comes to it. And it's very pigmented, it's permanent, doesn't move around on the page at all when it comes to water, because I like to use watercolor with it a lot afterwards. Yes, I love this pen. Our next art supply that I'm going to be showing you guys are my Aqua Pentel. Again, I'm really a big fan of Pentel, but these are my Pentel Aqua brush pens. And you fill them up with water, so they're always jiggling with water. And they come in sizes small, medium, and large, and I'm using the small one right now because it's the only one that I have water in. I'm going to show you guys how they paint on paper. Remember, this is really rough. I haven't, and the watercolors that I'm using right now are kind of, not as pigmented. I'm still testing out watercolors. You'll notice that in this video, I don't have any top watercolors that I love. So I guess this year I'm going to start testing out a lot of things. I really want to see what I can find and show you guys and review things for you. And tell you what's worth your money. But I love these pens. If you guys are looking for something really quick and on the go to paint with, you don't want to take a brush with you, maybe in some water with you, just want to bring them out. These are definitely great pens to buy. Obviously I love the water. You can still take some water bottle with you to fill them up, but they don't run out of water quickly. So my next thing is my Pilot Pocket Parallel Pen. Or Pilot Parallel Pen. Sorry, I'm just saying pocket. But I love this pen, and the only thing I'm kind of weird about is that you have to unscrew it. But once you get through that, it has great color, and I love using this pen when it comes to filling in a large space with this weird color, because I had to put black in the pen. Black ran out, so I only had red left. And once I took out the red and I filled it up with black again, it gave me this really nice dark maroon color. And I love using this color. But I can put it down and mix it with water, and the water will mix the pen ink and it'll spread it around like watercolor, but it's permanent, so it does not move. And I really enjoy this color in my Pilot parallel pen, so I'm gonna be sad when it runs out. My next art supplies are my Signo, my Uniball Signo pens in white ink, and these are fantastic when it comes to putting down the highlights on, you know, your final touches on your artwork. And they're super opaque. You know, nothing comes through. They sometimes pull up the color that they're put on, but you can always let it dry and add some more color on top. And I have the small version and the larger version, so I can put one for more details and some for a little just, you know, pop of color. And my my next art supply is my Prismacolor Premier pencils that I used a lot at the beginning of this year when it came to my more realistic portraits that I was doing a lot at the beginning of the year. I've actually like dwindled down when it comes to realistic stuff, but that's okay because I use a lot my Copic markers for more of that. But I love these pencils when it comes to my commissions, and if people want a realistic portrait, these are the pencils that I go to. And all you have to do is just take your time with these pencils. Don't stress out, you know, if they break, and they're known for breaking a lot, but they have a great color range and they're super blendable. And these are my favorite pencils. This was my first like great art supply that I ever had, were those Prismacolor pencils. And for my next art supply, it should be actually this piece of paper right here in front of us. This is the smooth Bristol board that I love to use when it comes to my commissions. Once again, this is the only white paper that I use for commissions. It's super nice. It doesn't bleed through when it comes to Copics, watercolors, acrylics, or anything like that. And it's very durable and it's really reliable. And my last one right here is these Micron pens. I put them as last because I love them. It's a love-hate thing. And you either you lose some or you win some. Like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. But I love how great the tips are. They're super fine tip. And my favorite is the sepia colors. The black, not so much. I like them when they're a lot more softer. They go a lot more naturally with my colors that I use. Black, and sometimes it's just really intense. But that was my last one. And I was just gonna show you guys all of my top 10 favorite art supplies of 2015 all together. My little notebook. I love this, girls. One of my last ones. I haven't drawn in this journal in a while. Yeah. So I hope this year is going to be awesome for everyone. It needs to be. We need to get out there, do our thing, draw, paint, sculpt, or sculpting. I never got into that, but anyway. So yeah, this is what it is. I hope you guys have a great 2016, and bam. I'll see you guys later.